Hey, Gemini, welcome to your August 2021 Money, Career, and Business Tarot reading with me, Stella Wilde. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, your general money, career, and business energies for August 2021. So these are, of course, general readings. You want to use the energies, don't let them use you, and apply the energies that come out in the reading to your personal situation. So thank you for joining me here, all my returning viewers. You know how much I love you guys. And if you're new here to the channel, please do consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the goodness that happens on the channel. Because here, it's all about giving you the intuitive information you need to manifest your wildest dreams. So let's get into your reading. All right, Gemini, let's get into your reading. I'm going to start with this deck. We will use it to check in with the energies that are top of mind as you're coming into August. This is your energetic theme for the month ahead. Gemini, let's see what we have for you in your money, career, and business life. Ariel is concentrating. Knight of Wands. He's been popping in quite a bit this month. And the Tower. Wow. So something is going to radically shift. There is a surprise coming. It comes in fast. And what's interesting about the Knight of Wands in this particular deck is we see the Sphinx here. And as I was explaining to one of the other signs, this to me is something that has stood the test of time, that's been there a long time, and it's concretized. It's built strong, so to speak, and it's not going anywhere. It's, immovable. Yes, erosion has affected the face of it, but I mean, it stood the test of time and it's solid. Now, the Knight of Wands is the opposite of something, standing still, solid, like the Knight of Pentacles. It's fast. It's like he's like a blur. You even barely see him on the horizon. He comes in so freaking fast. So couple that with the Tower, and we have lightning striking very quickly to dislodge a situation that maybe has become a rut, that has become stale, that has kept you concretized and almost caught like something in amber, like when they discovered those fossils, those, flies in amber, or a snake or a little lizard that has gotten trapped there. So there's something where you're not going to feel like that. You're going to be shifting the energy, or the universe is shifting the energy very, very quickly to bring a change in your life, something very, very sudden. And it's interesting too, because the Tower here, of course, is also built out of concrete, and you would think that it was something that was built to last, but maybe not. Maybe it was built on shifting sands. So there's something here that what you thought was built to last is not so. There is an adjustment. There's a surprising adjustment, a surprising change of direction that you may be going in. And, Tower's not always bad. Let's pull another card from the top and see what we have. All right. So look, it's the Eight of Swords. So this Tower is going to be the helpful agent of change here, this person coming in, to shift you out of a situation that has kept you mentally stuck. Here's the Eight of Swords. So now, this can be some sort of, since the Eight of Swords is showing up here, this can be some sort of revelation, creative idea that you didn't see or notice before. Just a big change in your mindset. Whatever this change is, this news coming in really could literally be mind-blowing with the Eight of Swords showing up, and also this Tower. It's going to blow the bandage right off your eyes, and you're going to be like the blindfold, and you're like, oh my God, this is what I really need in my life. This is the change I need. Why did I not see this before about my situation? So this is big. This is big. This is a huge, I feel like there's an element of revelation here, a huge epiphany, revelation. Oh my gosh, like maybe I was the one who kept myself stuck for so long because I wasn't ready to see something, because maybe I wasn't ready to make a change yet. All right, so now apply this energy to your life. Knight of Wands can often be an actual moving card of like moving to another location, moving jobs, changing jobs, agent of change. This is strong agent of change energy. So maybe you weren't just ready to see that you were ready for a move to a different state, or you're really ready to perhaps really open up to a different career and change your career in some way. So very interesting energies here. But there may also be, with this person here coming with the sword, there may be, I mean, I feel like this is the universe doing this epiphany, but there could be some very helpful individual in your world who's also going to help you see your situation from a very different perspective. So keep an eye open to that particular conversation. All right, Gemini, let's see what else is going on for you this month. We will dive one layer deeper with this deck. What else is going on for Gemini with these energies? All right, we have the Four of Swords. And we have the Magician. So the Four of Swords for me can often be a status quo situation. Nothing's moving. Nothing's changing. You're treading water. Things are the same old every single day. So, and it's also that our mind has gotten stuck in a rut as well, because it's the Four of Swords. Nothing, there's been just this flat line. All right, there's been like this flat line. Nothing's been interesting. It's been a little boring, you know, and same old. But here we have the Magician. So again, you are manifesting. You have wanted this change, even though you may not have seen it, even though you may didn't know how it was going to happen, even though you didn't know what it was going to look like, even though maybe you couldn't always admit it to yourself, but you knew that you weren't happy with this, the same old. And so on the subconscious level, you have been manifesting this change. So that Knight of Wands, that Tower, is something that the universe is manifesting for you. When something is not recognized consciously, it often arrives from the universe as a fated event, but it's actually something that has been subconsciously drawn to us from our own vibration, shall we say. And I'm paraphrasing a quote by Carl Jung, so you can go Google that and check that out. But it's true, and then we call it fate, but really we called it in. So that's what I'm saying. I think you have actually created this change, this tower, this revelation. You've been wanting to manifest that, and here it is. All right, so let's see what else we have. Becoming the author of your destiny. The Sun card, beautiful. Here you are, King of Swords. Seven of Cups, a brand new dream is being born in your soul. Look, the Tower's coming out again. And the Five of Swords. So another card of mental energy that is somewhat challenging, shall we say. I call this the daytime anxiety. But this can also, the daytime anxiety. But what I'm feeling with this energy, the Tower is bringing the clarity of where the anxiety is coming from. The anxiety was coming from nothing changing, from the boring same old. So once that gets shifted with this Tower, with this revelation of, oh, this is what I really want. I really want this new plan. Something that's going to light me up, that's going to make me feel passionate, on fire again with my career. King of Swords, whatever I am doing in the world. That's the thing. So I feel many of you are going to be making some sort of major readjustment in terms of what's going to make you happy with your career. This can also, if you're not working anymore, what's going to make you happy just on the day-to-day. If you're retired or you're about to be retired, I suggest you really look at these signs from the universe and say, okay, I can't just be in the same old. What do I need to make my life happy on the daily? So a Gemini that is not involved, it is not excited every day about what they're engaging in. All right, a Gemini who doesn't have their fingers in every little nook and cranny and pie and different things going on in their world, that's an unhappy Gemini. That's a Gemini that gets stressed. So there's something here about really making a plan for yourself, connecting with your creativity. If, like I said, if you're already retired, what kind of pursuits do you want to do? Creative projects. This is 5th house, Leo. Heart-centered things. This can be social activities, whatever it may be. For those of you still in the workforce, this is a change. Common 2 towers. Changing your approach to put more of your personal happiness front and center, and admitting to yourself that, yeah, this situation every day has not been it. So the change is going to come. The change is on its way. And it's good because, like I said, I think that you have had some new ideas of how you would like to live your life. The 7 of Cups for me is like a bucket list, right? So you've had some new visions about what you would like, but there was kind of a little bit of that refusal to see because it didn't get painful enough yet. Now, I'm not saying it's going to get painful, but oftentimes we need a little nudge. We need a little boot up the bum to make a change. So it's a general reading. The Tower is going to give you the boot up the bum. I think it's, like I said, I think it's just going to be the revelation that this must change. I'm not happy. And so you will change. You will change to find your happiness. All right, Gemini, let's dive in one more layer deep with the bold and bodacious and see what else we have going on for you. So, wow, you're manifesting something big this month, manifesting a very big change. Now, here you are, holding on for dear life, 4 of Coins, to whatever your financial security is, whatever job you have. Nope, these 2 are coming out at the same time. We have the 4 of Cups and we have the Queen of Cups, but you're not happy. But the universe is listening. The universe is bringing you something else that will make you happy. All right, let's see what else we have. Look, and make you money, some money too. Virgo energy showing up. So probably Virgo season. And the 6 of Cups. Beautiful. Again, a card of happiness and joy. This is the inner child, very happy. So we are getting the information here, Gemini, that there has been a situation where, yeah, you may have been making some money. Because again, we just had the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords. Oh, way over here. We just had, look at these 4s. So 4s are about the status quo. 4s are about a certain level of stasis, right? It's about, we built a foundation, but that foundation turned into a little bit, I feel, of a rut and maybe a prison, an intellectual prison, because we also had this 8 of Swords. So you felt trapped. You felt trapped. And you were unhappy. I mean, here you are sitting under the tree, not happy, but here's the universe bringing it in. And then look what we have. This beautiful Queen of Cups here in the middle, driving this whole energy, the linchpin energy for me. So this is emotional happiness, fulfillment, joy. And it's the Queen showing up, not just, a 9 of Cups, but the Queen. So I feel, again, it's like you're going to be ruling your world again and making changes and decisions to make yourself happy. And by doing that, the money will come. The Queen of Pentacles. I think for some of you, it is a major change in your career. And going back to maybe something that you used to really love to do when you were a child, that's possible. This is also just joyful inner child energy as well. So, Virgo energy here with the Queen of Pentacles. I think that this, by Virgo season, so by the end of August, Gemini, you will be on the way to making this energy shift. Remember, it's about using the energies. These are not predictions. It's about energies that you can use always. So, for example, you can continue to be like this. You can send this guy away. You can send the universe away. You can send the universe's messenger away and say, you know what? I don't want to hear what you have to say. Do not free me from my place here. I'm going to stay where I am. That's your choice. You can do that. Did you know? If you want to stay in the Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Four of Cups, okay. But if you want something better, and I think you do, if you want more autonomy, if you want more power to choose, if you want to manifest greater things for yourself, look at these major arcanas, greater happiness and joy and fulfillment, then it's about you using the energy. So, and using it consciously, because that's the thing. I think subconsciously, like I explained with my quote from Carl Jung before, it's like subconsciously these things are being drawn in. And it's also to get the level of awareness, to drop the blindfold, so to speak, and see and become conscious of the change that you really do need in your life. So, and you notice that the happiness comes first and then the money. That's the important part here. It's backwards over here. It was always the money coming first, and then that made you miserable. So again, general reading, apply it to your life. We all need money to live, of course. Yes. And I always tell people you should never just quit a job and go just freewheel it, because that's not a good place to be either. It can be very stressful. So take all these energies on board. Think about your life. Think about the changes that really you do want to make. Be alert to whatever the universe is trying to show you with 2 tower moments this month. Now, they could just be 1 tower moment, but there's probably going to be 2 since the energy repeated. The universe may be really putting something in your face this month to get you to awaken your consciousness to something you really need to shift in your life so that you can be much more happy. And yes, also prosperous. The Queen of Pentacles was there as well. But it's the happiness that's going to come first, and then the Pentacles. So Gemini, let me know what's going on for you with this energy. I love you guys very much. Take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde, signing out.